Man, what is going on? Adam before Eve, man. Shout out to all the new subscribers. I see y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm back with another episode, guys. Job Corp series. Guys, I know it's been a lot of delays in these episodes, which I apologize for, especially for my loyal subscribers and even the nosy motherfuckers that just stop by and want to listen to another nigga woman experiences. Shout out to you niggas too. But anytime you can make yourself known by either liking, commenting, and subbing to the channel. But, if I can help you from a distance without you doing those three things, that's cool too. I'll take that. Guys, listen to me, man. First, I want to say rest in peace to the great Kevin R. Samuels. I got a homage video coming soon. And without further ado, I want to bring you guys another episode of this Job Corp series. Apologize for the slurred and my talking. I have a hole in my teeth. I need a filling. I've been in great pain, but we're gonna get it done. No excuses. And yeah, that's that, guys. Without further ado, man, let's get into it. We're gonna call this episode Angel Eyez, the Scripper. This is what we're gonna call this episode. Angel Eyez, the Scripper. Remember like yesterday, guys, and excuse all the background noise and stuff, I'm on the streets walking to the store, a little exercise in. So I apologize for the cars and engines and tires and noise and niggas talking and shit like that. But as I was saying, I remember like yesterday. Let's skip a month later from that, And within that month, not to say I went cold turkey or anything, but really I was just taking time to get to know the system. There was a lot of shit that I didn't know. And I want to say the beginning of me meeting LaKendra, she knew the system because she was there longer than me. I didn't know the system. I didn't know what sacred places you go and fuck. I didn't know that you get passes, every weekend when you get past a certain Job Corps age. I didn't know that they give you flying 20s every 2 weeks. I didn't know that most OG Job Corps students go to the little hotel to only charge $30 a night for Job Corps students and vets. I did. There's a lot of shit I didn't know. A lot of tricks of the trade when it came to Job Corps of stuff I didn't know. So that month after LaKendra was me just learning the ropes of Job Corps, I had to move. I ended up getting new roommates. Me and Rondo stopped being roommates. I ended up getting another roommate named Chris. Real short guy, love to dance from Atlanta. And I had two other roommates besides Chris. But Chris stayed in the room, but I had two other people move that we had to swap out. One goofy ass dude. One pretty cool guy, but he ended up finishing. He was already there. Then when he finished and we got another roommate, it was a goofy ass dude that we had to end up putting on the door. But the next episode, I'll go into detail with that. My social life, just outside the women for a couple minutes. So when I get to a certain story down the line within the series, it'll make sense. The intensity will be better, But anyway, guys, like I said, for a month I was learning the system. And by now, I'm like 3 months in. You know what I'm saying? I'm 3 months in. All my OTs, I barely see them. I still see Rondo from time to time, but Brittany, Renae, Kiki, and all them, I barely see them, It's not like I barely see them, but it's not like an everyday thing anymore, Because we all scattered around the center right now. We all doing our own thing. Feel what I'm saying? We already had, after 3 months, we already had like a couple people that wasn't playing no games, and they're about to complete already. It was already like 55% in their trade, so they wasn't playing. I want to say that was either Brittany, friend, homegirl. She's a real smart girl. Arabia, I want to say, too. Arabia's pretty smart, and another bitch. Everybody else was going, at a very slow ass pace, including me. Anyway, saw that once I actually got the gist of Job Corps, I started to fall in love with playing pool. And on Job Corps, everybody know this. You have a gym with a basketball court. You have a rec. You got a rec, which is the gym. You have a pool hall. What's another? You have a movie room. Movie rooms for all the little gamers and movie watchers, where a lot of women go to watch movies and a lot of nerd, geeky people go to play some old ass PS2 games. They always got like some old ass consoles, some shit like that. But you still gonna play it because you in Job Corps. So that was that. And me, where I spent the most of my time was in the pool hall. That was me. Everybody used to call me, hot shot or some shit like that on the pool table. I was a hustling ass nigga when it came to that. Everybody had a thing like Rondo. I'm gonna tell you why my OT Rondo got his name. I ain't started off calling him Rondo when I first met him. He ended up getting that nickname because the nigga was like 5'5", shaking and baking niggas. Like he literally could have played for a D1 professional school. You know how good Rondo was in basketball. Holmes was nice as fuck, short dude. You know what I mean? I want to say I was calling him by his real name when I first met him. Like when we came in the center and everything together, and after he started getting a real known name with all the popular people that play basketball, they start calling him with John Rondo because of his play style. That's what I start calling him every time I seen him. What's up, Rondo? What's up, Rondo? And the whole center start calling him that. Guys, this shit just like jail, man. People don't have real names, and they got real names, but they don't use them shits. Everybody get a nickname of what they known for. Everybody get a nickname. But anyway, I want to say, remember like yesterday, one day I was in the pool hall. I was in the pool hall, and I was playing pool. And every Tuesday we get new people coming in and stuff. That never slowed down. And I want to say one Tuesday, it was to the point where it was just I beat everybody on campus that at least came through the pool hall, and I was run out of competition to the point where the trainer or the person that's over the pool hall was playing against me because I was so good. I was the only nigga, but we ended up not liking each other. I'm gonna tell you about that story going towards the end of the series. Me and him ended up not liking each other, but he knew he had to play against me because I was the best nigga in the pool hall itself. I was his only competition. Beat him a couple times, he beat me a couple times. We started disliking each other. Got to the point where he ain't want to play a nigga no more. He then was doing some fake shit, trying to write me up for stupid shit. Oh, you ain't put your pool hall, you ain't put your pool stick back up last time you left. So yeah, I'm gonna get you right up. If you get 3 of them, your ass can't come back to the pool. Lame shit like that. I want to say I beat him that day, so he was kind of doing lame shit. And it was getting to the point where I already played everybody. Everybody already know I'm whoop their ass. Everybody already know not to bet no goddamn money from me because they already know I'll take it, man. They already know I'm good. So I want to say one Tuesday came where new people came in, and it was a lot of females and shit that came in the pool hall. Cause a lot of new people, what they like doing when they first get released from RP, they like either going to the gym or the pool hall. And a lot of people like going to the pool hall to play pool, especially the females, at least one time. And it was a group that came in there. Couple bad females, couple badass females. One, I had to say, the bitch was like a brown-skinned female, gray eyes, some luscious-ass lips, fat ass. Her ass was like every bit of a 10. And I can already see she was like the main attraction of that OT group. But it was another hoe. There may be like 2-3 more hoes that wasn't as fine in the face, but their ass was either one of them was fatter than hers, but she was like a BBW kind of female, so you can't really count that. But it's still fat. A lot of niggas still like that. I liked it. And another one that was just as bad as her, but not in the face. She ain't had gray eyes. You feel what I'm saying? But the one girl, why she stood out so much, the new girl, she had gray eyes with this shit. She was brown skin, and they was in a group, talking and shit. Cool, cause we already know women are always kind of Women always congregate, whatever the fucking word is. Women always congregate. And this one tall dude, and I know out there, and so far I'm looking around like, who the fuck the pool player? I'm trying to make some money. I'm trying to hustle to be somebody. And I seen this one tall guy. I seen a lot of niggas in the O2 group too, but this one tall guy that kind of stood out as well. He was a tall dude, light skinned, what else? He had a lot of alpha traits about him, pause. We got eyes, my nigga. We ain't gonna play stupid or blind like we don't know a nigga that should do well with females. He was a guy that I had to say, out the rest of his group, I would deem him as a guy that could probably walk up to a lot of females and get them. And indeed, I can already tell by him walking in the pool hall, all the OG females that love to play pool, that used to flirt with me, was flirting with him. They was giving him the googly eyes, flirting with him. Even hoes that turned me down, I ain't get all of them. Even hoes that turned me down, and the guys I'm on, I ain't talking spicy. Not talking spicy like I'm trying to get myself the big head, but at the time, we ain't talking about dad bod Hakeem. We talking about six-pack abs Hakeem. 165 pounds, 10-12% body fat Hakeem. I was a good-looking nigga back then. Still a good-looking nigga. Still a good-looking nigga. You feel what I'm saying? I just got to lose the weight now. I gained like 40, 50 pounds since I was like 19, 20. But anyway, seeing him, he was definitely, if he wanted to be ladies man, and he ignored all them females and picked up a pool stick and started playing with the pool hall instructor. Usually the instructor show people how to play pool and they'll want to play him and he'll run through them because he good. But he was going back and forth. He was winning one. The pool hall was winning one. Instructor was winning one. That's what caught my eye with him. But I ain't want no cop, I wasn't going over there, doing some, hey man, let me go and play with him since because one, I didn't fuck with the pool hall instructor like that. We were starting to really dislike each other and they was talking and getting along and stuff like that. Seemed like the pool hall instructor liked him and here, he was trying to let him know that, hey, come in and, you can play against me every time you come in and if you win, I give you this prize and that prize and stuff like that. He never offered me those type of shit like that and I always beat him. But, I guess he just didn't like a nigga. But when he met bruh and he was competition, it was kind of a bond formed there instantly. But anyway, after that, want to say the next couple days came in. I never seen that light-skinned girl no more. She rarely came down there. That group of women, they barely came down there. And he was paying attention. By the end, Marcus, because his name was Marcus ran through most of the pool hall people. Like he beat a lot of people that I done beat. He done beat the instructor a few times, and he getting bored. And the instructor got to watch the pool hall because he got a job to do. He can't just sit back playing pool, with all the students when he's supposed to be the nigga watching. So Marcus was paying attention to me while I was paying attention to him on the sly, like on some pool hall competition shit, And what happened was, when Marcus went asking around who was the pool hall king, because it looks like I'm the new king of the pool hall, everybody pointed to me like, no, you just one person who ain't played yet. Marcus went around one day, he was like, well, ain't played, I beat all y'all niggas, and everybody pointed at me. Well, they ain't pointing, a lot of niggas started looking at me. And me and Marcus never talked, every time I seen the nigga, I put my head down and went straight to the table. I don't go looking for trouble, I let niggas find me when it comes to this pool shit. Because when I get to hustling a nigga money, I don't want it to be like I'm a dirty hustler that goes around looking for, nah, nigga, you came here and got your ass whooped. So Marcus came to me, he came to my table. What's up, Brody? What's going on, man? You trying to play a cool game of pool? Since I keep hearing some good things about you, and I heard some good things about you too. And we started playing pool. I beat Marcus 2 times that day. He beat me 1 time. We had to close down because it was getting late. Next day came in. We did another series. He beat me 2 times. I beat him 1 time. The next day, and we was going back and forth like that for like a good week. But I want to say I ended up winning by 1 to 2 games when we was done with all the series. And I was slightly better than Marcus. But Marcus was a pretty, good guy when it came to pool. And guys, just like anything, man, when you hang around somebody playing, pool or something, anything like that, you tend to bond with people. You tend to get to know people and stuff like that. Like, when Marcus ain't there, when he don't come to the pool hall, I be bored as fuck because ain't no competition. When I'm there, he skip everybody pool table and go straight to mine because he know I'm the only competition. And we ain't want to be friends or anything, but it just naturally happened. You know what I mean? It naturally happened. You know, and like I say, Marcus, when it came to, because we still talking about red pill knowledge and, you know, a bit of black pill knowledge, just to sprinkle on this topic. Marcus was definitely a giga Chad, I'll say, in his own right. I had to be in like a pre-Chad or right at the cuss line of it, you know, right at the just becoming a Chad. And Marcus was a giga Chad. I was in, he had more traits than me that women would probably like. And yes, I had a nice body. Yes, I had a six-pack. You know, yes, I was slightly above the average height of a man, you know, but I don't think I was the best looking dude when it came to, you know, in the face and shit like that. I want a pretty boy to wear the most, you know, flashy shit all the damn time. But I got a lot of women in my own right just off my physique. Yeah, but Marcus, on the other end, he was a guy that was like 6'2", 6'3". I'm 5'11". He was a light-skinned guy. You know, women, although they try to make it seem like they don't like light-skinned niggas, but trust me, women like light-skinned niggas. Y'all niggas can take that to the bank. And I want to say, yeah, he was light-skinned, and he was a pretty boy in the face. Like, he wasn't a bad-looking dude in the face. Red lips, light-skinned guy. He can definitely model for one of these magazines. I had to say, this is what women told me. Marcus was like top 3, probably one of the best looking guys on that whole center in the women eyes. They told me. They used to come to me, and I had hoes that never ever even spoke to me, came to me, trying to go through me, playing pool with me. They never played pool with me, trying to get to know Marcus. Because Marcus, one thing about Marcus was very conservative. He was never aggressive, like most light-skinned niggas. They get women like that. They get a boatload. They never aggressive when it comes to women, because they're going to come. If anything, women cold approach them. Women come to them. And Marcus was that type of guy. He was that nigga who gonna lay back. You know, he ain't gonna even give hoes no mind, and bitches gonna come to him. And it got to the point where the man was getting so many hoes, the bitches tried to get to know me to get close to him, type shit. You know, as we became closer, and every time you seen me, you seen Marcus, especially when it concerned us playing pool. But anyway, one day me and Marcus got used to, you know, being friends and, you know, stuff like that. And I tried to have female conversation with him, but he always tell me, man, King, I don't see how you like these hoes, man. These bitches is like, they ugly to me. I'm like, yeah, of course to you, nigga, because you probably on the streets, you probably be running through them bad hoes. And he's like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. We start laughing. But I said, sooner or later, your ass gonna at least get some fucking head from one of these bitches, because they show looking at your ass, and he was like, they can keep looking, because I ain't trying to fuck with these hoes. I'm just trying to do my shit and go home. I said, all right, nigga, I hear that. But anyway, while we was having that conversation, remember like yesterday, that group of females that I seen in his OT, well, I thought it was his OT, came in one day. They walked in, right? Three females. One dark-skinned bitch, real dark-skinned, chocolate, fat ass. That ass was crazy. She had the fattest ass out the group. Her homegirl, which had a fatter ass, you know, her ass around her. No, the girl with the super fat ass that was kind of slightly BBW, but trust me, you'll hit that shit. If I showed you niggas a picture of this bitch, y'all fuck that hoe. She was like big bone. I wouldn't even say BBW. She was like big bone. And her hips and shit just bloomed out crazy. Her homegirl, which she had a fat ass, and Renae. I'm like, you said her name too early. But in another bitch that was brown skin. You know, her eyes was gray. And I know I just snitched on the whole plot, but fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and tell the rest of it. Her eyes was gray. She had some real plump, Angelina Jolie type lips. You know, Kim Kardashian type lips, one of them pluck type lips. You know, the model type of lips where they get their shit. You know, when you take a cup and you suck on them. But the pretty type, now no crazy looking shit, was natural. She just had some real big kissable lips, slim in the waist, very cute in the face. And the number one thing that stood out about her, besides the rest of her when I get to the rest of her body was her eyes. That was her nickname on campus. Everybody kept, complimenting her eyes every time they talked to her. Shorty had some crystal gray brown eyes, crystal gray brown eyes. And what ended up happening was she kept walking on in a pool hall, cause they walking in, and she actually walked by some of the people, which was me. And when I say I've never seen Marcus stare at a bitch or even look at a bitch, like home was so much on his high horse most of the time that he had like women that didn't even exist. Although all the hoes used to pay attention to him, I used to tell this dude, bro, just fucking nut on one of these hoes' faces. Like they want you clearly, nigga. And he just never paid hoes mind. But when Renae and that group in general walked in the building, he did double take at shorty ass, cause the bitch with the gray eyes, she had a ass out of this world. And while I would say, in my opinion, her ass, like, she was bad, like I had to rate her, she was like every bit of a 9. Maybe a Job Corp's 10. A Job Corp's 10 at the time, but a 9 on average, or I just gave her just a normal S&V rating, was because she was a skinny female, went on top of BBW, none of that. And her ass, she had the ass of like a BBW chick with ass. And y'all know when big hoes got ass, that shit just big, balloon, fat. That's how her ass was, but she was a skinny bitch with it. And I looked at Marcus, and it was Marcus' time to go. Marcus' ass, he just got damn in the days. I'm like, damn, Marcus. And he's like, oh shit, yeah, like, yeah, nigga, that shit fat, ain't it? He was like, yeah, that shit fat. Anyway, man, go ahead and shoot the ball, bro. Let me got there, you know what I'm saying? We playing pool. I want to say Marcus won, because when he started focusing, I started getting distracted, because Shorty was going around talking to people and shit, and she wasn't a shy girl. Angel Eyez was like the group leader. She was going around, and people, her 2 girls was following her. And usually women love to, like, kind of follow the pretty girl, the baddest one out the group. They love to, I don't know what if that's the thing or not, but most female groups, the baddest female like kind of dictate how things go within that friendship or whatnot. And she was walking around. I overheard her one day. Not one day, but I overheard her when she came in, because she was introducing herself to a lot of people. And like a lot of people trying to talk to her. A lot of niggas trying to get on her already. A lot of niggas try to get a phone number. I heard her curving niggas left and right. All 3 of them. It was because when they didn't get Angel Eyez, they tried to get on her 2 homegirls, which have fat asses too. They got around to our table, and she was like, "Is y'all gonna show me how to play pool?" Angel Eyez didn't say that, but the other girl said that. When her homegirl said that, when I looked up, the chocolate bitch with the fat ass her shit was the biggest out the group. She was staring at Marcus with a real freak ass, intentional look, as in, nigga, I clearly wanna hold your pool stick type shit. She ain't had nothing to do with no pool game. And Marcus was like, sure. And I looked at Angel Eyez and her homegirl. I can tell that, they found bruh sexually attractive or whatnot. But guys, this episode. I got another episode coming. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm out.